It was a hot afternoon. I was walking along the canal near my house, not really looking for anything, just trying to survive the heat. And then I saw something interesting. And yeah, I already knew this was about to turn into another bad idea. I had no idea what plant it was. It looked almost dead, maybe 20% alive. But somehow, I still took it home. If you think this thing can actually survive in my hands, go ahead, hit like and subscribe. All right. I'm taking it home and trying to grow it underwater. Let's see if it survives. Or if this turns into another bad idea. I used an old pot I never touched. And somehow, today, it finally has a purpose. Of course, 4 holes at the bottom. So here comes my magic glue, saving my bad decisions once again. All 4 holes are now sealed with glue. And honestly, I have no idea what's about to happen next. Then I had an idea, using small rocks to block the holes, and at the same time, turn them into decoration. I walked around for like 10 minutes, acting serious, just to end up choosing a random spot anyway. All right, first step. I'm adding a layer of soil at the bottom, so the plant can absorb nutrients better. Yeah, I'm sounding like I know what I'm doing now. I spread the soil evenly along the bottom. Nice and clean. Like I actually planned this. Free rocks from the garden. Can't beat that. Suddenly, I'm saving money and being creative at the same time. I gave them a good wash, because I don't want my aquarium starting with dirt and bad decisions. I kept washing them again and again. At this point, I'm not cleaning rocks, I'm fighting dirt. Once the rocks were clean, I carefully placed them into the tank, filling it up and building a solid base, like I actually know what I'm doing. I kept leveling every layer, making it perfect, because if it's not perfect, it's going to bother me forever. All right, let's test this. I'm placing the plant in to see if it actually fits. What do you think? Perfect fit or total disaster? Yeah, the roots are way longer than I thought. So I guess it's time for a little trim and makeover. I grabbed my professional pliers and started trimming off the extra roots, like I totally know what I'm doing. Wow. Oh my God. Look at that. It actually looks amazing, right? I'm trying to figure out the perfect angle, for maximum beauty and zero regrets. All right, I'll place it like this. But yeah, I probably need to trim a few more roots. Any roots that don't look like they'll survive? I'm cutting them off. And yeah, straight to the trash. No second chances. And yeah, any leaves that look lifeless, they're gone too. Clean cut, no mercy. Quick and clean, no hesitation. Yeah, I'm moving like a professional now. Wow, that's a huge upgrade. Yeah, now it actually looks like it has a chance. Let's plant it. I used different sizes of rocks to secure the roots, keeping everything in place, and at the same time, making it look way better. I tucked the smaller rocks into every little gap around the roots, just to lock everything in place. Yeah, I'm not taking any chances. The tiny rocks looked like little pearls mixed in the sand. I rinsed them clean, and just like that, the water washed all the sand away. Small rocks meet big rocks. Now it finally looks like a proper little world. I spread them all around the tank, making sure no spot is left empty. Yeah, I'm not missing a single detail. Every single spot gets a rock. No exceptions, because now I'm officially obsessed. All right, the base is done. Now I'm grabbing water from my big tank, already full of good bacteria. Because yeah, I'm taking the smart shortcut this time. The water's ready. I'm bringing it over and pouring it straight into the pot. Here we go. Something just took over, and I went full speed. No control, just vibes. Wow, the patterns in the tank actually look beautiful. Oh no, wait, I just overflowed the whole thing. The water's finally clear. Now I'm going to grab some floating plants to bring this thing to life. This time, I'm going with red root floaters from my garden. Free and already approved by nature. I'm not taking all of them, just enough. Because I don't want nature coming after me later. All right, time to add the floating plants. I place them in carefully, hoping they'll grow strong and look even better than I expect. Right after placing them in, they already make the whole tank pop. Yeah, that's exactly what I needed. Now I'm adding some homemade beneficial bacteria to improve the water. So adding fish later will be way easier. The water's finally crystal clear. Now it's time to add the fish. Here we go. Once again, guppies are my choice. Honestly, they're the perfect fit for this setup. Oh my God, look at them. They're so beautiful. Watching them swim together like that just makes me happy. After 20 days, the tank is fully stabilized and the fish have grown beautifully. Now, let's take a look at the results. Right in front of me, the floating plants had grown like crazy, spreading out across the surface and almost covering the entire tank. It looked like a green layer slowly taking over everything. From the bottom of the tank, I could see the roots spreading, quietly weaving through the cracks in the stones, as if the entire structure was being slowly claimed by life. Along the stems, fresh leaves were bursting out everywhere, bright green and full of life, growing one after another. I gently placed a circular piece into the water, letting it reflect the light and transform the atmosphere of the tank, adding both brightness and a subtle decorative touch. Yeah, these guys look pretty happy, just swimming around like they own the place. And now, it's finally feeding time. As soon as the Daphnia hit the water, the fish instantly rushed in, darting around and chasing every tiny piece. This kind of food is perfect. It helps them grow faster and stay active. I barely dropped the food in, and boom, they were already on it, rushing in from every direction like a feeding frenzy. Let's just sit back and watch them eat for a bit. And if you enjoy aquariums like I do, drop your thoughts in the comments below. And stick around for the next video. See you soon.